Oh, hey there, YouTube. Didn't see ya. What's going on? We're playing 100 Line. Last time, we started the romance route and got stepped on by Karara. And we learned that Takumi loves movies. This time, we're gonna continue down the romance route, and we're gonna reject Karara and find out what happens. Let me put this Dr. Pepper back in the fridge because I'm not gonna drink it right now. I'm instead drinking a seltzer that I grabbed from upstairs because that's closer to water. I also grabbed a water from upstairs. Sorry, Karara. I'm just not that into you. I'm sorry, Karara. I just don't feel the same. I see. But I hope we can be friends. Stop! I know you agonized to come to this answer, so I already know you don't hate me, okay?
Hey!
And besides, if I keep talking to you, I'm going to cry. Well, I'm the scion of Yo Suzuki's. I can take it. But if I were anyone else, I don't know if I could.
Hey!
I see. God, you're so... You were supposed to laugh. Sorry. I'm going to get going, but let me make one thing perfectly clear. If you dare say some cliche fake nice platitudes to make yourself feel less guilty, like thanks for everything, or I had so much fun. Alright.
Thanks for everything, Takumi. I had so much fun.
Alright. Chat, if my voice is a little shot, going forward, it's because I just did like 2 hours of karaoke on stream. So everything's a little more raw than it would normally be. I'm mostly fine, but like there might be a little bit of something here and there.
Phew. I'm going to be the shame of the Yo Suzuki's for generations for getting rejected. Oh, fancy meeting you here. You're the worst liar I've ever seen. You want to know what happened? Well, you see me all by myself, right? I guess so. You did great, girl. I didn't do anything. Kurara, are you hungry? Huh? You must be, right? Come with me for a sec.
Why is everything so spicy?
Duh, it's a detox. You know what they say, right? Your mind and body are one. Two sides of the same coin. You need to eat spicy food and sweat it out if you want to detox a mind that's been through something.
That's crazy. But that would also probably work because you'll be too busy thinking about how much fucking pain you're in to, actually be upset.
I get what you mean, but...
Oh, you're right. Oh, it's really hot. Forget sweating. Oh, I'm breathing fire over here.
Me too. You don't even want to know what's happening in this mask right now.
It's good though, right? All the negativity will come out with the sweat.
How does she eat with the mask on?
But if you don't try to dab it off a little, you'll totally break out.
Does she, slide it up a little bit and, stuff food underneath or something?
Why not take the mask off?
How can I possibly do that?
Oh, right. You must be so red from how spicy it is. I'm gonna go powder my nose, okay?
Stupid. There's spicy and then there's just painful. Stupid.
What a weird way of dealing with that.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
My doorbell rings as always, and there's Carrara just like usual. I'll never get to experience that again. The Carrara chapter had closed. I chose to close it. I chose not to choose Carrara. I don't regret it. I was just being true to my feelings. If doing what my heart wanted to do was the right choice, then I made the right choice. I can be proud of myself. But there was a dark sensation swirling around in my chest. Maybe I felt apologetic, guilty, or remorseful. It felt like a sense of mourning for a lost love. Am I stupid? Yes. Lost love? Why am I acting like a victim? Maybe I'll just get up and go to the cafeteria. I caught a glimpse of the projector Carrara had left in my room. I watched another movie on my own. It was one I'd already seen with Carrara. It made me think about my time with her. Carrara smiled during this scene. Carrara sniffled during this scene. Carrara clicked her tongue during this scene. Carrara tilted her head during this scene. Carrara did a little clap during this scene. And in this scene, I...
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Today was a multiple of 5, but I wasn't going to be having a meeting with Moko. She showed up in my room last night to politely let me know. The reason? There was no ongoing romance for us to discuss. Fair enough. Basically, I didn't have any real plans for the day. I decided to go to the cafeteria to feed myself. When? Oh! Oh. I suddenly bumped into Karara. Are you doing okay?
You're such a virgin.
Hey!
What do you mean? I was happy to see that she was her usual self. Of course, she's probably trying to act that way out of consideration for my feelings, but still.
What about you?
What do you mean?
Have you been good? You're not binge eating over me, are you? I'm asking you if you're going to be able to be normal about this.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel anything. But I guess somehow, I'm just gonna take it one day at a time.
That answer pisses me off in its own special way, honestly.
Hey!
What did you want?
I was going to give you some encouragement if you seemed like you were going through it worse than I was. I was going to tell you not to worry about me. And to just keep going and to give your time with Kyoshika a fair shot.
Okay, I guess Kyoshika is next. I did not remember who was next in the lineup.
I'm not doing this for Kyoshika, obviously. I'd be embarrassed if I ever liked you if you're the kind of idiot that would make me deal with your baggage. But I guess I didn't need to worry about that. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. That just makes you more of a gross virgin. Anyway, you're gonna eat, right? I'll join you. As a friend, of course.
The Kyoshika chapter would begin tomorrow. Day 51. Give it up for day 51.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
The Kyoshika chapter begins today. Kyoshika would be making her move from now until day 75. 25 days isn't very long. That's what I thought at first, but now I realize it's not about the length of time. I wasn't fated for Karara, but I feel like I got something so important out of such a short period of time. Wherever the chips may fall, I'm sure I'll get to enjoy valuable time with Kyoshika too. I couldn't quite find my footing with Karara at times, but I'm gonna learn from that experience and completely immerse myself in meeting Kyoshika where she's at. I steeled myself with this firm reminder. Well, I thought I was steeled until...
Well, how do I look?
Great! Kyoshika asked me out to the leisure lounge, and suddenly I was in an unexpected situation. What's going on here? Well, I do have one request. Could you help me apply my sunscreen? UV rays are a maiden's greatest nemesis. But we're indoors. Oh, you're right. I really messed this one up. With that out of the way. Phew. Oh my, I'm feeling rather cold now. You haven't even been in the pool yet. Oh, that's right. My body's cold even without going in the water. Will wonders never cease? It's not that weird.
Huh?
Maybe we should switch gears and get you in some warm clothes. No, my plans will be ruined!
Huh?
Your plans? I mean, my plans for a pool tournament. I think she's losing it.
Oh.
Anyway, I was hoping you'd lend me something to wear, Sir Takumi. But don't you have your own clothes? Chill. I might be overcome with hypothermia any second now. I sorely wish I had a nice jacket to keep me warm. Like the one you have on.
Hey!
Oh, I get it. For whatever reason, it seemed like if I didn't give her my jacket, we were going to be doing this for a while. I gave up and handed it to her.
Huh.
Huzzah! Now I can do that thing! What thing? Oh, I'm just talking to myself. More importantly, thank you for being such a gentleman.
Well,
Well, what?
did I make your heart skip?
No, not particularly.
I guess I wasn't really thinking about it like that.
You can have this back then.
Uh,
Are you sure? Aren't you cold? Actually, I was never cold to begin with. I just thought maybe you'd be into that kind of thing.
hey!
Oh.
Bringing you to the pool, asking you to put sunscreen on me, all of it. I suggested it because I thought you'd like it, Sir Takumi. What kind of guy do you take me for? How could everything go so catastrophically wrong? It always works in manga. You were supposed to get a massive nosebleed from sheer excitement. Have you ever dated someone before, Kyoshika? I'm ashamed to admit it, but no. You're the first man I've ever vied for. The way you put that leaves me with some questions, but... more importantly, I understood something now. Without any practical experience, Kyoshika had turned to romance manga for advice. In the end, all it did was confuse me and make the whole thing feel disappointing. And that's how we got here.
Huh?
I might not know what I'm talking about, but it might be a little early in the relationship for this kind of date. How do I put this? Shouldn't we start by just getting to know each other? Getting to know each other? Of course! I'm sure I've seen that in manga too. Just forget about manga for a second. We decided we'd take another crack at it tomorrow. The romance between me and Kyoshika was off to a slow start.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The Kyoshika chapter really begins today. I decided yesterday it didn't count. Starting today, Kyoshika and I would bear our feelings and spend time together just like in the movies. Maybe that was laying it on a little thick, but...
Well then, today I'd like to show you my morning routine. The first thing I do after waking up is check on the Holy Jumanji sword.
I mean, of course it is. It's you.
She got rusty once after I used her a lot before bed, so this has become a crucial part of my day. Let's see. How are we doing today, Holy Jumanji Sword? Very nice. You have a wonderful shine today. The next thing I do is...
Wait, why are you telling me this? Kyoshika invited me to her room first thing in the morning and launched straight into whatever this was. You said it yourself yesterday, Sir Takumi. We need to get to know each other. I asked Lady Karara what I should do, and she told me that showing you my morning routine would be the best way to do that.
Hey!
I see. I understood how we got here. It made sense, but it was all wrong from top to bottom. Clearly, I'd have to take the lead here. This is cool and all, but we should really get to the core of what makes you who you are. Why don't you tell me about your past, for example? What was life like for you before you went to second to last Defense Academy? I suppose that approach would work for getting to know each other too. I think this is the more normal way, actually. Before now, I was training in martial arts with my master in a forest deep inside the complex. Your master? Yes, my grandfather. He was a parental figure to me, but also a truly strange person. He did everything in his power to avoid contact with the world and dedicated himself solely to training his body and mind. I was training so that I could accompany him in his pursuit. What kind of training did you do? Oh, the usual. Firing off 10,000 daily punches, breathing really hard into gourds until they exploded. That's the usual? But somehow it all added up. Her somewhat off-kilter nature and fundamentally naive personality must be been a result of her life of training. I had so much fun training every day. I looked forward to facing each challenge and improving abilities day by day. But such a life is not without its problems. As is inevitable after being with a master who so despises everyday existence, I was raised utterly ignorant of the ways of the world. I've managed to overcome that now, but I'm so ashamed of just how clueless I used to be. Honestly, she's pretty clueless even now. But if Kyoshika is ashamed of how clueless to the real world she used to be, I shudder to imagine how bad it was. Anyway, I was so naive. For example, the first time I heard the word titular, I was completely appalled by its filthiness. And the word caulk reminded me of another word, so I assumed it meant something dirty. You can only imagine what I thought of the word pussyfooting. Oh, Kyoshika.
Hey!
You think everything's dirty, don't you? My master realized I was in trouble, so he started going down to the village to buy me manga. Ever since, I've learned about the world through manga. Honestly, to me, manga is the Bible that guides me through life. I see. So that's why you're so influenced by manga. Hahaha, I'd never spoken to people my age until I got here, but thanks to manga, making small talk was simple. I'm totally fine. Thank goodness for manga. Kyoshika had never interacted with people her own age before she got here. She smiled about it like it was nothing to worry about. Or maybe like she didn't know it was something to worry about. But to me, there was something sad about that overly innocent grin.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Phew, I'm exhausted. Same, but we haven't had any fights recently, so it feels good to work up a sweat.
Huh.
Then I'm glad I invited you to join me. Why are we working up a good sweat anyway, you ask? Huh? Training? Why? I wanted you to see the good in me, so I thought we should train together. Each swing of the sword reveals the way of life of the wielder. What better way to get to know me?
Huh.
Besides, if the date doubles as a training session, we'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That's why. I wasn't able to discern how she lived life from the swing of her sword, but this was definitely the most comfortable I'd felt with Kyoshika in our time together so far. At the very least, it was a big step up from the last 2 days. Ha ha ha! You're so right!
Huh?
Huh? Who are you talking to? Oh, apologies.
Huh.
The Holy Jumanji sword told me my idea was a good one. You can't hear her, can you? I think you're the only one who can, Kyoshika. Do you really hear a voice coming out of that sword anyway?
Huh.
Naturally. The Holy Jumanji sword is my friend. I was pretty sure Kyoshika wasn't running a long con pretending she could hear her sword. But that didn't mean I completely believed her either. It's one of those things where it's like, somebody has a delusion, so like the delusion is real to them, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's real. Like, you can believe them and believe that what they're experiencing is real to them, but it doesn't make it real. How would you mind telling me a bit more about her? The Holy Jumanji sword, I mean. Like, maybe about your relationship, or why you can hear her? Not a problem. But where to begin? Is it a long story? It might be a little long, but certainly shorter than 100 chapters.
Hey!
I sure hope so. I'll try to make it short. The Holy Jumanji sword and I have been together as long as I can remember. But I couldn't always hear her voice. She started speaking to me about 3 years ago. It was shortly after my master passed away. Yeah, no, that checks. She lost, like, one of the only people in the world that she had. So she filled that gap mentally by giving her sword a personality, sort of.
Huh? Passed away? Your master, your grandpa, he's...
Yes, he is well and truly dead. But there is no need to mourn. After all, he was over 100 years old when he passed. I felt admiration more than I did sorrow after his death.
Ah, right.
But even if I wasn't sad, I was lonely. I chose to continue my training even after his death, but doing everything on my own was terribly, terribly lonely. It was around then that the Holy Jumanji sword began to speak to me. She said, "Kyoshika, you're not alone. I'm here with you." After that, so long as I did it with the Holy Jumanji sword, I could continue training that I struggled with before. And that's essentially the story of how she started talking to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
Oh, it's nothing. Don't even mention it. I'm not really holding on to any sad memories now. Besides, every protagonist needs a little tragedy in their backstory to give them depth.
I see. I thought Kyoshika talking to her sword was kind of cringe. But everyone has a backstory. I'll consider this a lesson in not making snap judgments.
But it's so strange.
What is?
The Holy Jumanji sword is always positive when it comes to me. But she doesn't seem to think very highly of you, Sir Takumi.
What?
Yesterday, she told me you need to ditch this unkissable virgin loser.
Hey!
Still, this was kind of nice. Talking about memories after working up a sweat during training. Would you mind if we did this again tomorrow?
No, not at all. And so my new routine for the Kyoshika chapter was set. Do I really give off virgin vibes that badly? Yes.
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 54th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Put your back into it.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're a quick learner, Sir Takumi. You improve with every bit of feedback I end up commenting on, so I end up commenting on everything. No way, I'm struggling just to keep up. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask.
Huh?
Why so formal about it? Fire away.
Do you have a favorite manga?
Huh? Is that it?
It is of great importance to me. You hear all the time about couples who get together but fall apart because they have different values, right? What if I end up with you and we meet a disastrous end because of our manga preferences? The idea terrifies me.
I've never heard of a couple breaking up over taste in manga, but... well, maybe anything is possible in this world.
Huh?
I like the usual stuff. Whatever's trending is usually interesting to me, so I guess I just like the popular ones. I always read the ones everyone was reading as a kid, too. Or read. Sorry.
Ugh.
Then you must have read that one too.
Which one?
The famous one where the boy with the tail collects the 7 mysterious balls.
Dragon Ball. You know, probably the most popular manga of all time. Oh, totally. But why didn't you just say the title? You wouldn't forget something like that.
I like it so much that I dare not mention its name.
It's because they're afraid of mention. Weirdly, Danganronpa and like the other games that Kodaka has made always dance around naming media that exists, but they'll reference the fact that it does exist. And I think it's like a thing of like they don't want to use the name because they don't want to have to like get in a weird copyright positions for using the name. Because I'm not really sure how mentioning a name of a property gets viewed by like Japanese copyright law. But I imagine that because in a lot of the Kodaka games they dance around the mentioning of names, I think there must be some sort of thing of like you have to pay a royalty to the copyright holder when you mention their name or something. But I don't know that for sure, and that might not be true at all. So, shrug emoji.
I fear I might sully its great name if I do.
Okay. She's got that super fan mentality. Back on topic, I liked it pretty well myself.
Phew, that's a relief. If you were a hater, we would have butted heads for sure. Now I can be at ease when we come together as one. No, I should say that because I am fated to be with you, it's inevitable that our tastes would be in sync.
Okay.
Huh?
Does anyone even hate that manga? Nah, there's probably some people who like aren't like super into it, but I don't think anyone like expressly hates Dragon Ball. I mean, I've never really interacted with Dragon Ball. It just like kind of seems like another shonen series, so I just never really bothered to watch it. But it's like I kind of understand everything that Dragon Ball is about without actually watching Dragon Ball, to the point where I'm just like, I don't need to spend the time watching Dragon Ball. I've seen maybe a few episodes here and there, and I've seen the Dragon Ball abridged, and that's probably good enough for me. I'm not a Dragon Ball Super fan. Sorry, chat.
They do indeed. Frankly, the Holy Chumanji sword hates all shonen manga, the greats included.
I think personally, if I watched Dragon Ball like all the way through, I'd probably like it like quite a bit. But I just never watched it because I don't know. I don't have time to watch every single thing in existence, and I hedge my bets with watching certain things, and then I just don't ever get around to watching other things. And if something is really popular, I'm actually less likely to watch it purely because it's popular. because I'm one of those people who is like, I have to be unique and interesting, and I can't just like the popular thing, because if I like the popular thing, I'm just like all those fucking normies. So I don't know. I'm like kind of heavily a contrarian about stupid shit, and like I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. I think it's like partially when I was younger, I was sort of the type of person who did have like niche interests that people didn't really fuck with, and I was like treated like weird or like just not really listened to when I would talk about the things I liked. So I started being like, well, I can't fucking like anything that anybody likes because they treated me badly for the thing that I like, so I don't want to like what they like. And it's just like this stupid petty thing that like somehow became slightly ingrained as like a personality trait of mine. Of I just don't fuck with popular media for no reason. I don't know. She says that erotic, grotesque underground stuff where anything goes is superior. Such posturing. I wish she'd be more honest with herself. I guess not even imaginary friends agree with you on everything. What? I told you, you can't say stuff like that.
Hey!
What did she say? Well, she said you have bad taste in manga and bad taste in men. Are you angry? Should I not have told you?
Huh?
No, I'm not mad. I just... You just... I just think maybe you should pawn that hunk of junk. I knew you were mad. No, I'm not mad. I just think you should fucking sell that sword. It's fucking rude. Rude fucking sword.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 55th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's been a hot minute, Takumi Boo!
Takumi Boo?
Are you enjoying your fling with Kyoshika?
Today is a multiple of 5, which means it's a meeting day with Moko. I am, but honestly, it doesn't feel like a fling. It's more like an extended friendship. Even more than it did with Karara. And it kind of feels like it might just stay that way.
I see.
What do you mean by that?
Takumi-chu, I'm not saying I've noticed a change in you that you yourself haven't picked up on yet. But you know what they say? Love finds you when you least expect it. I recommend you never ever forget this little saying from generations past. So you won't be surprised when you fall head first in love.
Sure, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 56th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
One, two, three, four.
One, two, three, four.
Very good. Thou shineth so bright, Sir Takumi.
Thanks, Kyoshika.
One, two, three, four.
One, two, three, four.
Phew, that was a fine workout. Yeah, I'm starting to get used to this routine. Yesterday I was itching to get some exercise.
Huh.
Haha, that's wonderful.
Uh,
Hey, you mustn't say something so foul. What did she say?
oh,
Well,
uh,
apologies. I dare not utter such filth.
Hey!
What kind of filth would make Kyoshika hesitate? Why does the Holy Jumanji Sword hate me so much anyway? I have asked, but she will not tell. But she's held a grudge against you ever since the start of this game. I believe she might think that you're not worthy of being my destined love, Sir Takumi. I see now. That definitely makes sense. From the sword's point of view, the girl she's been with for years and years is suddenly claiming she's destined to be with some guy who showed up out of nowhere. I can see why she wouldn't be amused. I'm not amused either. Sorry, chat. I'm like fucking just falling asleep in my chair. I'm gonna stretch. Real quick. Ugh. Ugh. Big stretch. Oh. Why is she assuming I'm not good enough for Kyoshika? I wish she'd at least get to know me first before judging. Wait. Why do I want a sword's validation? I don't care what the Holy Jumanji Sword has to say about how worthy I am.
But you know what they say? Love finds you when you least expect it.
huh.
Sir Takumi, are you alive? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking.
Huh.
Oh, about me? Oh my. I feel so very delighted. Maybe I already have feelings for Kyoshika. No, there's no way.
Up and at 'em, troop! Get prepared to be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's already been 6 days since the Kyoshika chapter began. It's going to last until day 75, so there's still around 20 days left. There's no rush to figure anything out. No one was pressuring me, but I felt the need to reassure myself. Is that the alarm?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
So begins a battle to deal with, to the death, with the fate of the Earth hanging in the balance. It's such a 180 from this romance game, I'm almost dizzy. Everyone's here. Let's get this show on the road.
I'm going to take out my resentment over you being so clueless about women on these invaders.
Hey!
Don't make that face, I'm obviously kidding. Come on, let's go.
The paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all. Prepare yourselves, invaders!
Somebody has to do it. This is it. You're finished.
Nice. We managed to clinch another victory in today's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day at Last Defense Academy.
Up and up!
So I'm looking at something real quick. Okay. I just wanted to look. I just looked up if the commander absorption caps at a certain number, and it does. It caps at 10, but one person also said that Takumi can have 11. We're pretty close to that for Takumi.
Troops, time! Get ready, prepare, be ready to give your life.
I was in the middle of heading to the gym to keep up with my new routine.
Oh, Takumi, good morning.
Hey, morning.
Why do you seem so nervous?
You just startled me is all. And more honestly, there's a small part of me that wanted to hide the fact that I was going to meet Kyoshika.
How's your whole quest for romance going? It's all everyone's been talking about. You're with Kyoshika now, right?
How do I put this? I guess it's all still kind of a mess.
The way you put it makes it sound like you don't expect that to change.
I have no idea, honestly.
I'm so sorry. That was so nosy of me. I shouldn't pry. Your business is private.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. She then vanished. Her casual well wishes coming off like a hollow lip service.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? You don't seem as on the ball as usual, Kyoshika.
That's not possible. It takes one to know one, doesn't it?
She's all jealous, so she's out of sorts in her brain.
You can't just turn it around on me.
Enough of your complaints. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
May I ask you something impolite?
What is it?
Sir Takumi, do you like Lady Nozomi?
Hey!
I knew it! Your reaction betrays you!
No, you just surprised me. You were surprised because I'm correct, weren't you? I'm telling you, no. What makes you think so anyway? I just happened to see you talking to Lady Nozomi this morning. And I got this sense you were moonstruck by her. Moonstruck? Yeah, that's right. Because I feel a little moonstruck when I'm with you. I get the sense you feel for Lady Nozomi the way I feel for you, Sir Takumi. What Kyoshika was saying was understandable, but it wasn't true. I was not interested in Nozomi romantically. If I did, I wouldn't be caught in this game. I feel like if I was would be more appropriate there, but whatever. You're imagining things. Kararu had the same misunderstanding. It's not like that. I see. But in that case, would you mind if I asked a few questions? Questions? I'll answer what I can. Do you like cute girls or beautiful girls more? I know she's trying to figure out what I really want by asking me about my tastes, but between her and Nozomi, I can't tell which one is supposed to be the cute girl and which one is supposed to be the pretty girl. How does she categorize them in her head? I don't need to try and answer correctly. I just need to answer honestly. What? I've never thought about it before. Then think about it now. It's time to confront the truth inside of you that you've been ignoring. I don't think that this is that serious of a question. But if I have to choose, maybe cute girls? Does this mean she thinks that she's a pretty girl? Well, on to the next question. There's another? Yes, another and another and then another and then another 4 anothers after that. Have at you, Sir Takumi. I will expose your taste in girls to the light of day, and you will awaken to all of the truths about yourself you have been blind to. Okay, that should be all of them. It's finally over. She really left no stone unturned. She started with typical questions like, do you prefer to be together all of the time, or do you like your space? Completely pointless minutia like, do you prefer large or small feet? My brain was numb with exhaustion. That's crazy. Chat, I take it that if somebody answers in either direction on that, there's like at least a 50% chance. Well, maybe no. Maybe more like 80% chance that they have a foot fetish. If you are asked the question of do you like small or large feet and your response is anything other than what are you talking about? Or some like thing to that effect. You probably have a foot fetish. I'm sorry. If you answer I like large feet, you definitely have a foot fetish. And if you answer I like small feet, you probably might have a foot fetish. Now, I have a very comprehensive understanding.
Huh.
With some conditions notwithstanding, you like a large-chested maiden. What kind of defamatory profile did you come up with for me? No need to be ashamed. It's in the nature of all boys from birth. That fault doesn't lie with you. Wasn't a question of fault, but whatever. Do I get to grill you about your tastes while we're at it?
Oh.
You don't even need to ask. Excuse me, why not?
Well, Sir Takumi, you're the encapsulation of all of my tastes.
Sorry, Chad, I muted for 1 second because I had like a weird feeling in my nose that I was trying to blow my nose to fix. And I didn't want that to be audible. I don't think it really fixed it though. I see. Oh.
Up and atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 59th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Felt relieved. Kyoshika didn't seem interested in dragging out the discussion about Nozomi any further today.
Huh.
Do you mind if I ask you another question, Sir Takumi? Not again. Oh no, no more this or that questions about your taste in women. Then that's fine. Okay then. Sir Takumi, do you have some sort of dream? A dream? Yes, a dream. Or maybe I should say a goal in life. Something you need to do before you die. Or something you feel you were born to do. A dream. I never really thought of it before, but in terms of goals, I want to survive these 100 days first. And after that, honestly, I have no idea. I see. What about you, Kyoshika? What are your dreams or your life's goals?
Calling it a dream might be a bit much, but I want a family.
Oh.
Huh.
I know that there's a lot of different ways to be a family, but I want an old-fashioned family. The kind of family you'd see in an old anime. I want to get married and have 3 children, and we'd all get along and never stop smiling. We might fight here and there, but we would soon make up. And on our days off, we'd all go on picnics. That's the kind of family I want. The kind of household I want to create. Kyoshika had told me she lived alone with her grandpa for a long time. I don't know how much that plays into her dream of a family, but I'm sure it has some correlation. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that dream comes true for her. then we need to get through these 100 days so you can make it happen. I suppose so.
Huh?
What's wrong? Oh, I was just hoping you'd read between the lines. What do you mean? Nothing at all. Something. She wants you to do the sex with her so that she can have children or something. I don't know. Takumi's real bad at reading between lines in general. Okay. How did that happen? Sorry, chat. I took a second to like brush my hair because my head was itchy. And I have no idea how, but I ended up with cat fur in my hair somehow. Now then, we're doing an extra set of practice swings today. What? Why? We want to survive our 100 days here, right? And we must do as much training as we can stand to do. Calm. We begin.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 60th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Hey and howdy, Takumi Boo!
Hey, and howdy yourself.
Ha!
Mind if I cut to the chase? How's romance with Kyoshika?
Huh?
Nothing's really changed. We're still having a good time together, but that's about it.
Boys are so slow.
What do you mean? Did Kyoshika say something?
Wouldn't you like to know? By the way, have you ever heard this wise saying? 1 + 1 does not equal 2. For us, it equals 200, because together, we're 10 times stronger.
Oh, I think your math is a little bit off.
Oh my god, my bad. I got my wise sayings mixed up. I have so much pro wrestling trivia up here, sometimes I get mixed up.
Hey!
That's crazy.
This is what I meant to say. Some may never be rewarded for putting in the effort, but you can be sure that anyone who was rewarded did put in the effort. These are the words of my spiritual teacher. It's simple, but rich in nuance, and it really sticks with you.
Anyway, what are you trying to say exactly?
My lips are sealed.
Huh?
Let's just say the deadbolt is going to be clicking into place shortly. Well, you'll find out soon enough. You should look forward to it. Wink.
Moko sent a wink flying at me from across the table. Apparently Kyoshika's trying to sex you up, Takumi.
Up and Atom Troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 61st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent. Very good.
Thank you.
After we finished our practice swings, I decided to ask Kyoshika about what Moko said yesterday.
Huh?
Hey, Kyoshika. Moko said something to me yesterday. It was a faux deep quote about people who had been rewarded putting in effort or something.
Huh?
Do you know what it's supposed to mean? Oh. Well. Good heavens, who could possibly guess? Maybe it's something all shonen protagonists have in common? I had her dead to rights. I knew Kyoshika was hiding something. But was Moko talking about Kyoshika after all? But if she doesn't want to talk about it, I won't push it. Moko told me I'd understand soon anyway. Just wait until I do. Enough of that. Do you remember what I said earlier about my dream of having a family? Yeah, of course. I forgot to ask, but what about you, Sir Takumi? Are you interested in marriage, or family, or whatever other options there are out there? I've never really thought about it, but I want to get married and have kids someday. I see. But I haven't thought about it as seriously as you have. Well, many people our age feel similarly to you. I've just been dreaming of a family like that for many years. She lived alone with her grandfather, who was also her master until he passed away a few years ago. I guess that's more than enough reason to end up wanting a large family. My master was still in good health when I first realized I had this dream. As I mentioned before, I was training deep in the forest, far from the village. However, I couldn't live completely isolated from the outside world, so a few times each year, I went down to the village. When I'd walk through a residential area at dinner time, there was always this delectable smell. And it was always accompanied by the happy laughter of a family. Comparing their lives to mine didn't fill me with burning jealousy or anything so dramatic, but I was a little envious. Every single time I went to the village, I'd feel that envy. Oh. There was something else that sealed the deal for me. A family wandered into the forest where my master and I lived. I was watching over them to make sure they weren't in trouble, but nothing bad happened. I don't know if I read that or not. Sorry, I spaced out. They were just there to have a picnic. They just happened to walk deep into the forest.
They laid out their blanket and spread out their food without knowing that they were on our training grounds. The place where I went to train every single day had suddenly turned into a picturesque scene of familial joy. In that moment, I was so envious that I wept a little. That was definitely the exact moment that made me want a family.
But it bears repeating, of course. I loved my master and my life with him. Think of it as someone eating a delicious bowl of ramen. Just remarking on how nice the curry seems at another table. I understand that perfectly. My master loved me so much. I worry that it sounds like his love wasn't enough for me. Don't worry, I hear you loud and clear. I bet Kyoshika got her kind heart from her master. I feel grateful for her blessing me with for him blessing me with someone like her.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 60-second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
By the way, do you know what you want to name your kids? Not at all, do you? I was hoping you'd ask. Bat for a boy, Lin for a girl. Is that from something? Oh, is my reference too obscure? Does an average manga reader like you not know it? To me, it sounds vaguely familiar, Bat and Lin being characters in a thing, but I definitely can't place it off the top of my head. You still got a long path ahead of you, Sir Takumi. Huh? I could swear I heard the sound of some kind of meter going down. Oh no, was it tracking your affection for me? No? Are you sure? You're not disgusted like after the scene where Zoro eats a mud rice ball? That disgusted you? You mean it didn't disgust you, Sir Takumi? Are you the kind who can eat food that fell on the ground, then? Wow. Absolutely foul.
Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your life.
Warning again. Off to the gym, I guess. Oh. The alarm! Are we under attack?
Intruder alert. Defense mode.
Ugh. This timing makes me feel like I'm being punished for letting my guard down.
Back again, monsters? I'm going to slice and dice every last one of you and dump you in my curry. Invader curry? This is an ingredient fetch quest now. Yoo-hoo! Forget curry. We need to get them away from the school. Let's do this all together. That's right. We have no other choice. Everybody ready?
Yes! Let's all get through this together!
Oh.
Ready? Annihilate them. Empty your minds of all other thoughts.
Got it. Everybody, let's fight to protect the school.
Not like this!
Do you guys hear voices?
Yes, they're all eerie and discordant. What a terrible racket!
They seem to be coming from the invaders.
Them?
Don't listen to them. It's probably just a strategy to confuse us. Focus on protecting the Academy. Verily.
Phew. We've fended them off for now. But those voices, they still concern me.
What are these things? Why did they start talking all of a sudden?
They sounded so sad. So scared. You really think it was just a trick?
Looks like we'll have to save this discussion for later. Here comes the next wave.
Help me! No! More haters and trolls! I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm gonna gobble up their XP!
Shh. Let's get rid of them quick. They're freaking me out.
Was that the last of them?
I think so. No sign of reinforcements either.
Veshnus didn't show up this time. And neither did any of the other commanders.
That's rather disappointing.
I never thought they'd just throw mooks at us. I kind of feel bad for them. They never really stood a chance, and They kept saying all that weird stuff. Why? They had nothing to offer. Fighting them was just a chore. Without the satisfaction of a clean abode.
Whatever that was about, it's over now. We won!
Heck yeah! Now they know not to mess with the SDU!
Kyoshika? Are you okay?
Sorry? What were you saying?
I didn't say anything. I was just checking in since you seem to be a little spaced out.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just thinking about my ranking of the worst enemies in shonen manga history. You wouldn't believe who number 50 is.
Let me stop you right there. And being number 50 would mean they're not even that bad.
After that disappointing battle, we had a victory celebration to overcome our dissatisfaction. At this rate, we might be able to keep up this momentum all the way to day 100. I was feeling hopeful as our 63rd day at Last Defense Academy came to its conclusion.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 64th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Huh? Ah!
She's late. That's unusual for her. Scratch that. It must be the first time ever. 5 minutes passed, then 10, but there was no sign of Kyoshika. Usually I'd barely make it on time and Kyoshika would be here to greet me, and yet...
I'm tired, drained, exhausted, and completely done.
Huh?
I said I'm tired. Tired of romance, of fighting, and of everything else. I'm quitting this stupid game.
I realized how Karara had exploded before she stopped coming over in a few days. For a few days. Is it happening again? No, Karara stopped coming because she suspected. I had feelings for Nozomi. Nothing bad happened that would make Kyoshika feel that way. Or at least I don't think it did. So then, why isn't she coming? Realizing would get me nowhere. I decided to start in her room. Realizing worrying would get me nowhere, I decided to stop by her room. There was no answer even after repeatedly pressing the intercom button. I had a bad feeling as I turned the doorknob. It wasn't locked. I decided to open it. Just then... Kyoshika? Kyoshika was passed out beside the door, breathing heavily. After making sure she had no external injuries, I called for Yugamu since he has medical knowledge. Then I called for Moko because I thought she might have some idea of what happened. 3 of us moved Kyoshika to her bed and stood around her. It's okay, she's just exhausted. She'll be back on her feet in no time after a bit of rest. Exhausted? Looked to me she was just living her life as usual.
Sorry, this is my fault.
What? How?
Kyoshika asked me to do something just over a week ago. What do you want to talk about anyway?
Huh.
I was hoping you could train me.
Hey!
Train you? But you've been training daily with Takumi.
Aha!
Oh my god, don't tell me you found a passion for pro wrestling?
That's not it. I want special training to become a bride.
Oh dear.
The other day, I questioned Sir Takumi about his taste in women. His profile showed me that his type is someone who's the polar opposite of myself. She's a cute girl, not a pretty girl. She's more adept in the kitchen than she is in bed. She's smart, not an airhead. She's got a big chest, not a flat one.
Huh?
I'm not sure that's the complete opposite of you.
I know that just because he has a type, it doesn't mean he can't like me. It's possible he could somehow find himself falling for the complete opposite of his ideal girl. But still, I want to do everything in my power to end up with him. I don't want to regret not doing everything I possibly could.
I see. I like your spirit. I accept. Let me help you out.
So you were training her to be a bride?
That's right. Cooking, cleaning, washing up, putting on makeup. We even did bust increasing stretches in math classes.
I see.
Well, I couldn't take care of my own participant. I'm a failure of a game master.
Oh, for the love of murder.
I told you, it's just exhaustion. If that sounds scary, then let's just say she's a bit tired. She'll be fine with a bit of rest. But...
I'm the one to blame.
Kyoshika!
Bestie!
It's not by accident that you didn't notice I was struggling. Lady Moko, if you'd noticed I was unwell, you would have stopped my training. Or at least you would have suggested we slow down, right? I wanted to avoid that at all costs since my time was winding down. I was very cautious not to let you find out.
But...
Nobody needs to take any blame for this, all right? We could point fingers at anyone, depending on our own interpretation of the situation, but there's really no point.
Oh...
We're stopping your training. Kyoshika, you need to focus on recovering. No more training with Takumi either.
No!
You push yourself any harder, I'm pulling out the red card. I'll drag you off the field myself if I have to.
How brutish.
It would be torture to make you waste your time just sleeping, so... Will you look after her, Takumi?
Sure. Me when I closed my eyes and said a thing and then hit the button, assuming that's what it said. Yeah, of course.
Lady Moko.
Nope. Lady Moko!
Okay, Yugamu. Let's leave these two lovebirds to their nest.
Certainly. They're gone. I'm sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for, Sir Takumi?
Hey!
You were working yourself so hard for me, right? I know we said we should stop trying to find someone to blame, but still. Kyoshika? I'm sorry. I feel so ashamed. And pitiful. Is there anything I can do for you? No, not at all. Everything is fine. There has to be something. Something I can do for Kyoshika. Nick. Huh? What's the matter? I swear I just heard a voice. No, I must be imagining things.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 65th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
How's Kyoshika holding up?
She's good. She had some rice porridge and now she's fast asleep.
Good.
But I'm so unbelievably upset that this happened.
Same. I never thought casually answering those questions would lead to anything like this.
But still, even after everything that went wrong, I don't regret the bride training thing at all.
What do you mean?
Kyoshika absolutely shined whenever we had a session. She was so excited to get a little closer to being your ideal woman. It's just saying she deserved to be able to shine like that.
Right.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 66th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
What? Hold on. I just saw an email notification on my phone. That seems interesting. Although, weirdly enough, I don't see that email on my computer. Like, at all. Weird. I'll have to look at that later. Um, I don't know why recently, playing 100 line on stream, I've had these like moments of like falling into a micro sleep as I'm playing the game. Um, it's not like I'm like particularly tired or anything. I don't know. I mean, maybe I am just like tired and like I'm underestimating the fact that I'm tired. But I don't know. That's so weird. Oh, you know, that's funny. That's why I never got told about some of the stuff that was planned for that because it got marked as spam. That's funny. She sent so much stuff out about it that it all got marked as spam and ended up in my spam. Very funny. That's so weird that I saw this email on my phone and clicked on it and read it, and I literally cannot find it in my inbox. That's so weird. Is it in my other inbox? Perhaps? It is in my other inbox. How do they even find that email? Oh shit, actually, maybe it's because I might have that listed as a contact email somewhere? Sorry, I'm off on my own little journey here, trying to discover what is up with this random weird email I got. Should get muted me, get muted. Let's see. It's not listed here. It's not listed in the descriptions. I think it used to be like a couple years ago. Listed in the descriptions as a contact email on YouTube. I don't know what the that the email I expected and not the email that they messaged is the one that's listed as my contact email on YouTube. If you or well, the email associated with my YouTube account. That's so weird. Sorry, the reason I was like interested in this email that got sent to me was because it was related to the stream in some way. It's some company, some VTuber app company, that was reaching out to me to see if I was interested in working with them, and I'm like, that, huh? But like, I don't even know if this is like real. And it's just like its own streaming platform, I guess. Where you just are a VTuber model and you do live streams on a phone, and it looks like TikTok Live, but as a VTuber model. And I'm just like, that is so not anything I'm interested in. Okay, now that I know what that actually is, now that I've actually taken the time to look at the proposal and actually look up what the app that they were mentioning is, I'm not interested because it looks like TikTok Live, but as a VTuber model, and no thanks. The TikTok live stream sort of thing doesn't like. Is it like I don't know? Like it's like maybe I would fucking. Like the only thing that I would think of that I would want to do in a format where I am just a guy on a screen, and not like playing a game at the same time or something like that, is like the karaoke streams I do. And so like if I did interact with this app ever, probably the only thing I would do on it is do karaoke. It's like I don't need to download VTuber TikTok live streaming app to do little karaoke's on there. I'll just stick to my streaming on Twitch, thanks. Anyway.
Be ready to give your life.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The thing that caught my eye about it is the fact that they were talking about potentially like designing you a model for like agreeing to use their app.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not saying the name of the app right now because I don't want to give a company I have no idea about anything about any kind of promotion, because I don't know their whole shtick. I mean, it's probably fine. It's probably like whatever an app, but I don't know. It seems kind of interesting, but like, I don't know. It also seems like something I wouldn't really interact with because my style of content is playing a video game.
Phew. Feels good to sweat again, doesn't it?
Are you sure you're feeling well enough for this?
I'm not worried in the least. I've had plenty of rest, and your rice porridge gave me the perfect injection of nutrients.
I feel like I've consumed a magic bean that heals all wounds. I don't know what to make of that. My efforts to nurse her back to health weren't to thank you. It was all because of Kyoshika's natural stamina and ability to recover. She was back in top form. I want to apologize again for the trouble I caused. Don't. Some of the responsibility falls on me. No, let's not go down that road. Part of me wants to, like, respond, like, to this email with, like, some sense of interest just to see where it goes. But I don't think I would actually use the service down the line is the thing. I might still respond to the email, but I don't know if I will actually do anything with it. But who knows? I'm just like hyper aware of like everything, and I kind of think that anybody who approaches me for any reason is trying to get money out of me somehow. Because I'm just always wary of everything being some kind of scam. Even if like it pans out to not be a scam, if I get contacted out of nowhere by anybody, my first instinct is that they're trying to scam me, which is probably just like a me having trust issues thing. But like, yeah, if I get contacted out of nowhere by literally anybody, my first intuition is that they're trying to scam me or some sort of like thing. I don't know. Anyway. Good idea. By the way, how would you feel about skipping training tomorrow? Oh, do you have other plans? I'll miss you, but I'll survive. Oh no, it's something I want to do with you. With me? Takumi takes her to his room and makes her watch a movie.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise.
Even though that was
and
Karava and
shine.
his thing.
Get ready for your prepare to spend a be ready to
Yeah,
give your life.
yeah, Sura. Yeah. Come on, Sir Takumi. You're going to tell me what we're doing soon, right? Why in the world did you ask me to come to the cafeteria first thing in the morning? Remember how I asked you if there was anything I could do for you when you fainted? You said no, but I heard a voice. A voice? I have no idea whose voice it was saying, but it was saying... Nick. Nick. I think it might have meant picnic. Oh. It's true that I was hoping that once I was good enough at cooking, I'd be able to make us boxed lunches so we could go on a picnic together. Did my inner voice slip out somehow? No, I don't think that's what happened, but at any rate, let's do it. Let's bring lunch and go for a picnic. But I'm still so bad at cooking. So bad that I can't even tell the difference between lettuce, green cabbage, and Napa cabbage.
I had no idea some mushrooms were bad for you until Lady Moko told me.
Aha!
We can make lunch together. I've never done it before either, but hey, we'll figure it out together. And Kyoshika and Takumi died of food poisoning. Sir Takumi, I'm surprised you just jump headlong into something without a plan. I never thought the day would come where you of all people would call me out on that. There's no telling what might happen. I'm willing to take that risk. Okay. Now presenting the Kyoshi and Taki cooking hour. Let's start.
Why won't it turn into a triangle? Why is it sticking to my hands? Is this what started the rice riots of 1918?
That reminds me. I heard that with onigiri, the way you prepare the rice is more important than how you shape it.
Why would you bring this up after it's all been cooked? We're too late!
Making lunch went just about how I imagined it would. Which is to say, not particularly well. But just as I'd expected, or maybe even more so, we had fun. We managed to stumble our way through completing the task of making lunch.
Maybe it's just the scenery, but I'm not getting a picnic vibe at all.
Chat. I think I'm on the other side of the random sleepiness thing that was happening with me. I think I'm back on the energy path where I feel like I am not gonna fall asleep now. So that's pretty good.
Really? I'm so happy seeing my dream come true that I could start weeping any moment now.
I don't know what the random, like, midday tiredness thing was, but that's fine.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, but you have to be exaggerating.
Not even in the slightest. Not even in the slightest.
Are you okay?
Sorry. It's just really hitting me. I'm so overjoyed. If you would, I would love to go out like this again. And of course, next time, I'll be better at cooking. And it won't just be us, but our family with 3 kids.
I don't know what to say. Do I just agree? Do I tell her that's going too far? How do I even feel about it? The idea of a little family of 5 with me, Kyoshika, and 3 kids? Doesn't sound so bad. Just imagining it is getting me a little weepy too. But there's nothing I can say so long as I haven't worked out my feelings for Kyoshika. I feel so frustrated with myself. I just can't help it.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 68th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe yesterday's picnic had been a good change of pace, because Kyoshika's swings today felt sharper than usual. Oh dear. I can't get over it. Over what? Yesterday! Even thinking about it now makes me so happy I could cry. I never imagined I'd ever experience something so joyous in my life. It was simply the best. What was your favorite part of our lunch yesterday, Sir Takumi?
For myself, it was...
Time had gone by in a flash. There's only 1 week remaining for my time with Kyoshika. The Kyoshika chapter would come to an end by day 75. I need to make my decision soon. I need to find some kind of label for the way I felt about Kyoshika.
I've made up my mind.
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. Just talking to myself.
Day 69, funny number, funny number.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Today would be another day as usual. Or so I thought.
I've been waiting for you, Sir Takumi.
Oh, am I late?
No, I just came too early. The anticipation was making me restless.
Anticipation of what?
Sir Takumi, will you do the honor of fighting me?
Huh? You mean like sparring?
No, this will be a true battle in some sense. A battle for love.
Hey!
What do you mean?
Pardon my selfishness, but my master once told me something. He told me that my partner in life, in my life's journey, must be someone stronger than I. So before I tell you how I feel, I would like to...
I skipped the middle sentence and my brain fried over it for some reason.
Before I give you my confession, I would like to duel. You can tell me how you feel once I make my confession. But first, I'd like to be sure that you're a man who's worthy of my feelings.
Okay.
Alright then, are you prepared?
Yeah. To avoid injuries, we swapped our blades for bamboo swords, then faced off.
The time has come. We fight.
Well, it actually would have been fine if you guys actually fought to the death or whatever, because we're allowed to die.
Hey!
Take that! And that! Hi-ya!
Kyoshika was earnest in her swordplay. She wasn't trying to just hand me her confession by throwing the fight. She was serious about winning, but so was I. No matter what my answer might be, I had to seize the win. But sure enough, I grunted, overwhelmed by Kyoshika's offense.
Not bad.
Maybe it's the training.
How promising. Unfortunately, it's not enough.
Deflector to the right.
Huh? Happened again. I could swear I heard a voice. As directed, I deflected her bamboo sword to the right. Kyoshika had just been about to move in that direction when she lost her balance.
Oh!
I brought my bamboo stick down toward Kyoshika and gently tapped her on the crown of her head.
I should have expected as much from you, Sir Takumi. The way you simply directed the motion of my blade, truly softness can conquer might. I know now that my strength is inferior to yours.
That was just luck. It's all thanks to that voice. But who was it anyway? It was the Holy Jumanji Sword, Takumi!
Whatever it was, victory is yours, Sir Takumi. You may have been my opponent, but I'm very proud. Now then, without further ado...
Wait a sec. I reflexively opened my mouth to protest. I need a bit more time to think, please.
Fine. 3 days. Oh wait, 3 days.
I can't bear to wait any longer.
Hey!
Alright. That was all I could say in the moment. 3 days from day 69 would be day 72?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 70th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Ah, it's a beautiful day.
You're just saying that. It's completely cloudy.
Oh, is it really? Doesn't it feel like spring to you? Not just from the sky, but from the dust in the air.
I had a feeling I knew what she meant. You must have heard from Kyoshika.
Yes, she said she told you.
More accurately, she announced she would confess.
Same difference. Tomato, tomato.
That's a matter of perspective, but sure.
Well, do you know how you're gonna respond?
No, just like when I was with Karara, I don't know how I feel about Kyoshika. They're my own emotions, but I just can't pin them down. It's almost like some other person is controlling my decisions and choosing whether or not I like the girl in the moment where I have to make the choice.
You sure are indecisive, Takumi. My heart would have had an answer immediately.
Do people just usually know when they really like someone? Yes and no.
If your soul burns hot when you think of them, then you like them. If it doesn't, then you don't. Simple as that. That's just my own personal definition of what it means to like someone. I hate to say it's because it's so cliche, but love comes in all shapes and sizes. There are some people for whom love is defined by how much they want to kill someone.
Like Yugamu.
So you'll just have to define what it means for yourself.
I don't think that's actually, like, very possible, or the like, very widespread of a thing. The whole, like, love is defined by how much I want to kill you. I think that's, like, mostly just Yugamu, but yeah. And, like, other crazy people, I guess. Day 71.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 71st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you know, I just circled back in my brain to when I had the cat hair in my hair, and I was like, how did that even happen? It's probably because I took the cat to the groomer today, and she got, like, a whole, like, shave.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I still don't fully understand, even with that context, of how it ended up in my hair, and just, like, stayed there for a while, but whatever. There I was, training with Kyoshika. as if she hadn't just told me the day before yesterday that she would soon confess. Yesterday, Moko relayed a message from her after our meeting.
Oh, that reminds me. Kyoshika wants to keep training as usual until she confesses. She told me to let you know, since she forgot to mention it.
I was there swinging my sword as per her request. I didn't mind in the least. I didn't understand one thing. What was on Kyoshika's mind when she made this request? Does she think I'm slow? Plagued with worry, I asked her for myself after our training. Why did you want us to continue our training? I got the impression you might want some distance during this period of uncertainty. It just feels normal. Like everything's just a routine for you? No. Of course I'm thinking about how you'll respond to my confession. Right.
But I feel like if we just spend a bit more time together, you might come to like me a bit more too. That's only normal, right?
Yeah.
Why are you being so reserved? Has my decision driven us further apart?
Actually, though, I just didn't think she'd say anything so cute. It made me embarrassed that I couldn't answer properly. Day 72.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 72nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning again. Oh shit, dude. Wait, what? The alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Man. I was appalled by how much I let my guard down. I smacked my cheeks and fired myself up on the way to the war room. Sir Takumi, shall we depart? Yeah, no problem. Everyone, are you ready? Aye, aye, sir. Let's mow these invaders down.
Ooh, don't forget about me. I want to pull off some headshots and get a new high score.
Okay, everyone, here we go. Defensive battle initiate. Ouch. Yeah, I'm allowed to skip it. Let's go.
Is it over?
Takumi, look! The Supreme Commander!
Oh no, it's Vishnas.
Vile, barbaric invaders. You should consider it an honor that I deign to speak to you like this.
Vashnas.
Surrender, and allow me to devour you. If you do that, I will make your deaths quick and painless. Continue to defy me, however. And I will do everything in my power to ensure your final moments are filled with unimaginable agony.
Your words are laughable. We will fight tirelessly for the sake of humanity.
That's right! I ain't gonna let myself get eaten by the likes of you.
I see. Then I need not hold myself back, as I indulge in the entertainment this war brings me.
What's she talking about?
Futurum will be at peace when my superior self ascends to godhood. And only then. And to do that, I must devour all of you and make your power my own. This war will only end when one side is completely annihilated.
I don't want to fight!
Help me!
The voices again!
Eerie, aren't they? Just listening to them makes my skin crawl.
Yes, very good. The grand finale is drawing near. Our next battle will be our last. Until next time, vile invaders.
After the fight, we dragged our tired bodies back to the school. The final battle was drawing closer, and not just in our fight with Veshnes. I had to extract an answer out of my feelings by tomorrow. I had to figure out how I felt about Kyoshika.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 73rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way. Be ready to give your life.
Yep. As soon as I woke up, I'd remember what day it was. This was Kyoshika's final attempt at victory. A day that needed me to make an important decision. For better or for worse, the Kyoshika chapter comes to a close tomorrow. Yeah, this is the end. But am I gonna choose? But I am going to choose the ending. Do I like her? Are my feelings for her romantic? My answer would determine the future. Our future. The way I feel about Kyoshika is... Sir Takumi, I've waited so long. Really? It's just a bit earlier than usual. I was so nervous, I couldn't get to sleep. but I couldn't afford to accidentally fall asleep and miss my moment on a momentous day like today. So I waited here all night. Oh, but I don't have any off-putting body odors. I took a bath with the holy Jumanji sword before I came. It's a grand occasion after all. I wouldn't neglect my personal care. Doesn't she get rusty if you bathe together?
More importantly, are you prepared? Prepared to receive my confession?
Yes, of course.
Now then, have at thee. Prepare for Kyoshika Magadori's confession of love. As you are aware, everything started because I dreamed about you. I was certain my dream meant that our fates were intertwined. Then once this game started and I got to spend time with you, my feelings grew for you with each passing day. They're so intense now, I worry about what happens if it's all for naught.
But no matter how you respond, I will always cherish the time we spent together. Whatever the result may be, I will treasure my feelings for you, Sir Takumi. So, here I go. Sir Takumi, I love you. Please, go out with me.
She had tried to overcome her fear and work up some courage, but it didn't seem like it was quite enough. She was on the verge of tears, but she'd managed to do it. She shared her feelings with me. Kyoshika Magadori, the naive girl who was a little too happy-go-lucky, a symbol of energy who somehow makes me smile whenever we're together. But someone who in reality knows the pain of loneliness better than anyone. The way I feel about Kyoshika is... We'll get that Kyoshika ending and then we'll come back and reject her. Kyoshika, I like you too.
Wait! That cannot be! I can't cook, I'm bad at math, and I'm always saying weird things. I'm not good enough.
That's not true. I like you, Kyoshika.
Well, then, can I ask you for something?
What is it?
I've always dreamed of how my confession would go, and I want you to make it a reality.
Honestly, I was taken aback by the request. Would I do anything to make her happy? From now on, I was going to dedicate my life to that goal. I pushed down my hesitation and told Kyoshika what I knew she wanted to hear.
Let's get married.
Yes!
Dragon Ball-esque art style. Is right now okay?
There's never been a better time. This is all I've ever wanted. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. It's making me dizzy.
I'm glad you're happy.
Well then, that means...
Yeah. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? It was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. I felt like I'd finally gone back to the place where I was always meant to be. The future that was meant to be for me had finally become reality.
Please take care of Kyoshika.
Huh? What's the matter? Actually, though, I knew it. That voice. No, it couldn't be. Kyoshika was the only one who could hear the holy Jumanji sword. But I hoped that really was what I just heard. But I hoped that really was what I'd heard just now. If the sword recognized me as a worthy man and trusted me with Kyoshika, I'd be happy. I've got this. Just then, the alarm sounded almost as if it was trying to test my resolve. We'd survive this for sure. They had no chance against the two of us together. In order to see a happy future for Kyoshika, I would have to survive until day 100, no matter what it took.
Ugh. Curse it, invaders! We were just getting to the good part.
Let's go. We pick off where we left off later. I hit B instead of A. I don't know if that...
Let's go. We can pick up where we left off later.
Yep.
Huh? Pick up where we left off? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sir Takumi?
Probably not.
So true. Even if we weren't always on the same wavelength, we'd still decided we wanted to be together forever. It might take some time, but we do all of the things Kyoshika wanted to do. I would do whatever it took to give her the memories and life that she'd always wanted. Okay, chat. I'm gonna go on a quick BRB. Romance Route. Dream Come True 2. I'm gonna go on a quick BRB, and when I get back, we will continue. But I need to go pee, so I will be right back. We're back. All right. Let's jump into this. I'm sorry, Kyoshika. I just don't feel the same. I see.
Still, I'm glad I fell for you, Sir Takumi. Although there were some nights my feelings kept me awake, I had fun thinking of you. And when we were together, I felt as good as I've ever felt in my entire life.
So, I hope that you would continue to be my friend and comrade. Okay. Well then, so be it. I will make my gallant exit and think of how I might make you regret this decision.
Huh.
Even the holy Jumanji sword is telling me I'm letting go of a great catch here. Farewell. The next time we meet,
I want to see that lovely smile of yours.
It hurt knowing Kyoshika was forcing herself to be cheerful. But I had no right to ask her to do anything differently. Got rejected.
It's been a while, pervert samurai girl.
Lady Carrara!
Stop crying! That mopey face makes you look pathetic and miserable.
Well, but...
I found a nice place. Come on, come with me.
Huh? What kind of place? Wait, don't leave me!
I knew I wasn't charming enough. The only thing I have going for me is my naivete and my slight perversion.
This is out of character for me, so I'll only say it once.
Huh?
Don't worry. You're the dumbest, most clueless girl I've ever met, but you're a good woman. Your presence is enough to light up the room. A woman like you would be the perfect life partner.
Lady Kurata. Thank you. That makes me happy. But...
I know. You wish Takumi was the one to say that. Let's drink until the morning comes. Bartender, give us another round!
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 74th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
There was no need for me to rush this morning. I didn't have to get dressed and head for the gym. Not only did I not need to, but it was a bad idea. It would just make me feel like I was dwelling on the past. I felt the same way I did after my time with Carrara. I don't regret not choosing Kyoshika. It was just about being true to my feelings. Doing what my heart wanted to do was the right choice. Then I made the right choice. I can be proud of myself. But there was a dark sensation swirling around in my chest. Maybe I felt apologetic, guilty, or remorseful, the same way I did with Carrara. But that only goes for the mix of emotions inside of me. What's different is that I'm still thinking about Kyoshika's face, her cheery voice. I literally just finished telling myself I made the right choice. But 1 second later, and here I am anxiously wondering if it was actually wrong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready! Prepare. Be ready to get...
The Tsubasa chapter begins tomorrow. Honestly, there isn't enough time for me to fully get over Kyoshika, but it's not Tsubasa's problem. I need to pull it together. Who's there? Open the door to see. It's only been a day since I last saw you, but I feel like it's been much longer. Kyoshika, what's the matter? Oh, you're just too kind, Sir Takumi. I was worried you might be hung up on me during your time with Lady Tsubasa when it starts tomorrow. So, why don't we train one last time? Really? The final swing of your blade, you can put your time with me behind you. Wield your sword with the intention of letting me go. If you do that, I'm sure you'll feel better in the morning. You might be right. Besides, I know I got impatient and confessed early, but my allotted time with you lasts until the end of the day, so I thought I might as well ask that. Also, I just feel like training together one last time is more my style. It certainly beats letting things end so uneasily after getting turned down. How about it? I mean, I had no reason to turn her down, aside from the fact that I was getting a little choked up, that is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Scratch what I said about not feeling like I'm sleepy anymore, because I am immediately now feeling like I'm sleepy again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tsubasa chapter begins tomorrow. Chat, I know this kinda sucks, but what do you say we call this a relatively short 100-line bit where we did the Kyoshika chapter and then we'll do the Tsubasa chapter next time, because my body is fighting me right now and telling me to go take a nap, so I might go take a nap and come back later. So I'm gonna save, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're not currently following the channel, just leave a follow to get notified the next time I go live. If you're watching this on YouTube, just hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys. Peace. I'll see ya. Bye for now. Peace out. All that. See ya.